Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the one and only Whiskey Reaper channel. I'll see you, baby. Drop your comments. It's going to be a good show today. And for all of you in the watch community, I've been watching. Ladies and gentlemen, the whiskey community. You know what? There ain't no drama. There ain't no drama in this side of town. But I can tell you, for all of you watching, fragrance community. Boring. That's all I gotta say about the fragrance community today. But this stream right now, what you're about to see, it's going to be one of a kind. For all of you that don't know what this stream is about, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a goddamn TED Talk. Yes, I am one of the YouTubers out here that have started just a year ago. I'm doing freaking amazing. And the numbers are rolling in. Yes, the live streams are just a little bit low. That's because that's just how it is here in YouTube. However, for everybody watching, today's show is going to be a hell of a show. I want to let you know that this show is all about how you can start up your own channel and be super successful. And what starts off with any channel, well, let's just say you are the one that has to be the main person in your channel if you ever start a channel. Well, so anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. For all of you watching, I hope you really enjoy the show. I want to let you know that I did drop the link in there. The link is for anybody that has a wrench. If you do not have a wrench and you're in the chat room, you click the link and you try to hop on, I might let you on, just maybe. But today on this stream, I have to tell you, we're gonna turn it up a little bit, okay? Not every stream has to be a goddamn whiskey, for God's sakes. Not every damn stream has to be about goddamn whiskeys. I can tell you, okay, whiskeys, everything, my whole channel revolves around whiskeys. But does it mean, in fact, that every day I am drinking whiskey? Well, sometimes, not all the times. Lately, I had to stop because I said, you know what? I gotta focus on other things, other videos, other things that I have to do. Top 5. You know what I'm talking about. But on this stream right now, this is not an ordinary TED Talk. As a matter of fact, this TED Talk right here might be just perfect for the fragrance community. This TED Talk over here might be just perfect for the watch community. And this stream, this official stream that you're watching right now is live, baby. A lot of people have been scared. They've been wondering, like, man, I'm gonna embarrass myself if I chat in the chat room because this isn't live. This ain't live. He pre-recorded this. No, I didn't pre-record. Now look at this. You see what I mean? Sweet milk. I see you, sweet milk. You see what I mean? This is live, baby. I have to let you know, for all of you watching, if you can, do me the favor right now, because this show is unscripted. There ain't no script. All the scripts that come out of my ass, they come out. And they're here. I put them out here. I put all the topics for each and every one of you right straight down to it right here. So I'm going to tell you, everything you're watching right now, I have no idea what I'm about to say, but I have an idea if that means anything to you. But anyways, for all of you watching, please do me a favor, hit the like button. It helps out a bunch. You hit the like button and we'll get in the algorithm, in the YouTube algorithm. As you all know already, I am basically almost right there, mid-top tier, top in the short video algorithm. Also, this video, well, not just this video itself, but just in general, most of my videos, longer videos that are whiskey hunting, they're in the algorithm, so I could post up any whiskey hunting video, and I will get 100%, maybe 5,000 views. I think a week ago, I posted one up for the longest time, have 10,000 views. So I have an idea of what's going on, what to do and everything. But the problem is you have to dedicate yourself to the channel. So I will tell you, I'm going to put some elevator music just to get you guys a little bit tuned down, okay? I do know, for all of you watching, let me see, hello. I do know for all of you watching, this might be your first time here. If this is your first time here, I want to let you know this is not an ordinary stream. I am not an ordinary streamer. Sometimes I talk about whiskey. Last time it was all about whiskeys. I gave you a good blind flight, but this video, this stream right now, it's going to be, here's the title of the stream. Okay, TED Talk with yours truly, how you can start your own channel successfully. Now, we're going to get on with that. We're going to really tune down to how to really get down to that. A lot of you have their superstition that if you start a channel, you're officially going to be the biggest dude in the freaking community. That's not how it goes. I want to let you know, when it comes down to starting a channel, you have to first tune in to whatever niche you are. So, for example, easy example here, I enjoy fragrances, I enjoy watches, and I enjoy everything that has to do with whiskeys. But whiskey is mainly the main part of what I wanted to tune into. Tuning in, that means most of the videos, if I do food, if I do fragrance talk, if I do watch, it's going to be revolved around whiskeys. So you have to know for a fact that there is a community. And yes, I did know that there was a whiskey community. I said, you know what? Nobody's doing what I want to do. So I said, you know what? I started doing some things. This is what happened. I started doing some things at the beginning, and you have to fail. Okay, you have to fail when you start doing some videos. I started doing some videos, and I said, wait a minute, time out. I said, wait a minute, time out right now. None of the videos that I'm putting up, my mic is way too far away. I had the mic freaking couple feet away. I said, this doesn't sound right. It just sounds different. Got it closer, got a little bit better. I stopped doing the video reviews. I said, you know what? Let's straight up go to the store and let me do some videos at the store. So at the store, I decided there has to be something that I can do here that can really blast off everything. Because nobody at the time, this was, I think early, what is it? February 2022. Okay, I said, I'm not leaving this store right now till I see something going on. If I see in my head what I feel is going to happen in my channel, well, I'm going to do it, but I ain't leaving until I get a good idea of what I'm going to do. So I started thinking in the aisle, in the store, and I said, Jesus Lord, I have all of these bottles. Why do I have to really, you know what, that's a good idea. I looked at my hands, and I said, wait a minute, time out. I got good, big, nice hands. Let me do something with my nice big hands, because not many guys out there, there's a lot of guys that have hideous hands. I've seen some guys out there they got no nails in the damn freaking hands. Some guys bite off their nails with the damn mouth. What you doing? My hands, I never bite on my hands. Don't need to. Okay, I've seen some dirty ass hands, mechanic hands. Lord heavens, help me. Wash your hands, my man. But anyways, the point of the matter is, I said, you know what? I haven't seen anybody really go to a store and do what I'm about to do. So the first video I did, this was in 2022. I said, you know what? Let me start using my hands for most of the stuff. So I started grabbing. I know how to use hands. So I started grabbing stuff. I started recording. I said, wait a minute. I got something going on here. This is perfect. Nobody out here does this. This is freaking amazing. This is perfect. By the way, let me check my settings, because I do know recently I've had a little bit of issues with the network. Everything's here, everything's good, yes, everything's looking dandy. So, I ended up doing video. The first video I did, I got a good amount of views. I said I got something going on here. This is something that people are not used to. Finally, the second video that I did after that, this was in 2022. 2022, you heard it here. This is last year. And I'm at almost 6,000 subscribers. And you guys are probably wondering, why isn't that nobody's showing up to the live streams? When the live streams go up, people are either working, or in fact, the only way to really know about live streams is that you are involved with the notification bell. There's a lot of people in YouTube that just have YouTube just to look at it, usually at night or during the afternoon or maybe in the morning. They don't click on the button that is notification bell. Nobody knows, if you're new at YouTube, that you have to click it so that you get notified. Not many people know this. It's understandable, you know. I don't use any apps. The only apps I have is YouTube, Instagram, and the little snappy chat and the WhatsApp app. That's about it. If you ask me about anything else, don't have it. Do not have it. Okay, so I want to let you know, okay, for all of you working, it's not easy to start a YouTube, but I started this last year. Yes, 2022, and I'm trying to give you a successful idea if you ever want to start a YouTube channel. So, I started off that video, and it was a good video. I put out my hands getting the whiskeys, and I only touched the whiskeys that I drank. Okay, listen to this. Okay, unlike other YouTubers out here in the whiskey community, unlike other fragrance content creators, because there's a lot of fragrance content creators that get free bottles, well, those people I do not watch no more. I can also say, when it comes to the watch community, there's a lot of watch community YouTubers that, as a matter of fact, the only time they talk about watches is if they own the watch. You're probably asking, why is that in the watch? Because if they start talking about a watch they can't afford, they're gonna get bashed. That's just what happens. Hey, watch community, I see you. Anyways, so I started doing the videos, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do a hunting video. The hunting video I'm gonna do is gonna be the same thing. I'm just gonna add more minutes into a video, and I'm gonna make sure that it's the best video you'll ever see in your life. When I first did that, I got so many comments, I got so many messages. I literally, all I had at the time was Instagram, and I was getting a bunch of views. Every pic I put up, I was getting 200 to 300 to minimum 150, 180 likes in Instagram. So Instagram, you can't really do much. I can't hook it up on the computer. I can't go live. It's just it's a different ball game. So I said, you know what? Move on to YouTube. I started doing that. I finally did the video. Okay, I did the video that started me off the map. That one video got so many views, so many comments, that I said, look at here. If you discover gold, my man, you keep on rolling with it. You do not say, oh, I just discovered gold. Okay. No. You gotta keep on rolling with the punches. That means anything. You're into stock market, you're a day trader, you find out the rhythm of day trading, you keep on with the technique. You do not say, as a day trader in the stock market, this is gold, and they just walk away. No, you just don't do that, man. You don't do that. If you discover gold, you completely destroy the mind. If you find a gold mine, hey, you don't tell nobody. If you start telling people about the gold mine, well, at the end of the day, you're going to show up back Friday, and that gold mine is going to be no more. And for all of you that don't know how to spell no mo, it's M-O-N-O. No mo. N-O-M-O. Anyways, I have to tell you, okay, for all of you watching, AM, great to see you, AM. Also, I like bourbon a lot. I love a lot of bourbon. Hello, welcome. Anyways, so, gold, baby. It's all about the gold. If you don't know what gold is, well, you shouldn't be on YouTube. If you look at silver and you say, that silver is a matter of fact, is that H2O? Is that H2O? You, my man, shouldn't be on YouTube. You don't know what silver is. If you don't know what silver is, you don't know what gold is. If you dress a certain way and a lot of people don't compliment you, most likely you do not belong on YouTube. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's a little bit of when I do say that, there is a little bit of exceptions, okay? Very much exceptions. If you feel that you're unattractive for YouTube, you can make a lot of money on YouTube without showing your face. And as you all know, you can make videos, just videos on YouTube without having to show your face at all. So, that's what I decided to do. I said my hands are perfect. Who the hell wants to see my pretty face? Nobody, only the ladies. Anyways, point of matter is, that video got about 30,000 views. And the 30,000 views, you're probably saying, oh my God, that's the cheese. To me, that wasn't cheese. To me, what was cheese, what was money in the bank, was that if I kept on with this gold mine, which I feel is a gold mine, I don't think there's a YouTuber right now that can do this off the rip. Most of the YouTubers have to edit and do these things and add these things and boom, boom, boom. No. A lot of people get threatened by other people that are just more elite, I guess you can say. Louie, great to see you, Louie. So anyways, I kept on doing these videos. All the videos that I started doing were excellent. Apparently, they were amazing. They were flowing. They were getting the views. I was getting a lot of comments. And I was getting more messages now on Instagram. And Instagram was getting a lot of messages. Too many messages. I couldn't keep up with some of the messages. Some of the people were asking me. They go, hey, by any chance, can you give me a recommendation? Then I started thinking, oh wait, I could start doing recommendation videos. That's cool. As you all know, the title of this stream right now that you are watching, it is a TED Talk with yours truly. But I'm trying to help out whoever thinks out here that they can start a YouTube channel. How you can start your own YouTube channel successfully. That's what I'm talking about here today. As a matter of fact, you know, TED Talks is supposed to be in an auditorium, but this is for all of you. This is your auditorium today. This is my studio for the meantime, and I want to let you know if you ever have any questions, you can send them through Super Chat. Just stop me through the Super Chat. Just ask me whatever you want. So I kept on doing the videos, and this goes for all of you. If you ever want to start a channel, remember, if you don't have gold in front of you, just do not start it. It's a waste of time. Trust me. It is a waste of time. If you don't feel that your content is approvable, well, you're just wasting your time. And I don't want anybody out here to waste their time. If you think you're a horrible cooker, you can't cook for shit. You can't cook food. If you can't cook for food, look, just don't go into the food community. Find something else. If you're good at painting, if you're good at painting, hey, that's your niche. That is your niche. You have to find something that you're good at. Now, if you have more fragrances and more of a hobby type orienting, what is the word? If you're an enthusiast for fragrances, and this is your hobby, fragrances. You wear fragrances every day, but you have you're more in tune with fragrances. That might be your niche. In the fragrance community, there is a community just for fragrances. You have to know the community you're going to be stepping into before you even start a channel. Now, I'm going to tell you this. When you get high in the numbers, I'm going to be able to do whatever the hell I want. But as of right now, I am low on the number game. Subscriber count is about 6,000 in about maybe, what is it, a year or so? Started in 2022. So, another thing too, after this, started putting out more videos. You have to keep on putting videos. If you don't keep on putting the videos, you ain't gonna find, okay, all the gold in the gold mine. It's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna find it. You know, there was a saying one time, the early bird, there's a saying, there's just a saying in general. Okay, the saying goes, the early bird gets the worm, okay? That is the saying in general. Now, some of you might think that is a real saying, and it is a real saying, but it ain't like that on YouTube. The early bird does not get the worm on YouTube. I'm telling you this right now. Okay, you gotta change that up, okay? The bird, listen to this, okay? The bird that doesn't go to sleep gets all the worms in the land, okay? That's just what it is. If you're a bird that doesn't sleep, I'm not talking about me, I ain't no bird, but I'm telling you just in general. YouTube, you have to keep on going. You have to keep doing the content. If you have a job, well, you better find some time for YouTube. That's just what it is. That's just how it is. There's going to be another bird out there, a pterodactyl, just going to eat you up. It's just what it is. And you're going to get stomped on. Anyways, got a little bit crazy there. Anybody that comes into the room, it's good to see anybody that comes into the room. Sweet milk, I see you. Sweet milk. Anyways, fragrance community they're doing horrible. The fragrance community, absolute destruction. And for all of you that don't know, okay, I enjoyed watching a lot of fragrance content, but everything is just destructible. They're stomping on each other's foot. They're throwing eggs at each other over there in the fragrance community. Oh, Jesus, they're taking fragrances from companies. Oh, Lord, what's going on? Not only is the fragrance community taking freebies, but they're showing all of the people, you guys, and all of the audience, they're showing all of you horrendous perfumes and horrendous fragrances. Why are they doing that? Because they have no goddamn content, and the best content they have at the moment is whatever freebies come in the box, and they're getting paid for it. They're getting paid a certain amount of money to talk about fragrances that are straight up. I'm talking about leave it in the trash, straight dookie fragrances. Now, all of you watching, you think it's a lot of money to get $500 to talk about something and to take away your dignity? That is, I think, the worst thing. Okay, the worst thing you could do for your own self, your own self-respect, your own dignity, and your own channel. As you all know already, I am not sponsored by any of the companies. I refuse to be sponsored by any of these companies. Whiskey companies like Garrison Brothers, yes, they follow me. Okay, there's a lot of other companies that follow me on Instagram. That's cool. But is it really cool when you're getting freebies from a company, knowing, in fact, wait a minute, this man just got a freebie? He got a free whiskey. You know what? He's going to talk good about it. Of course he's going to talk good, right? Because he wants more freebie. He's a broke son of a gun. He can't afford the fragrance. He can't afford the whiskey. It's just what it is. And it's a bad look to the host. It's a bad look to the YouTuber. It's a bad look just in general to the person talking about whatever product he has in front of him. And personally, me, I have not showed you any bottles that I have that are horrendous. There's certain bottles that I want to show you that are straight dookie, but I don't want to show that in front of you. All the bottles that I show you, I approve of. Each and every one of the fragrances, each and every one of the whiskeys, every watch that you see, I approve of. The watches that I show you. Do you think I'm going to show you watches that I don't approve of? Are you crazy? What, you crazy? The watch committee is going to say, what you mean about that watch? And I'm going to say, this was that, because I couldn't even be talking about a meteorite that's $65,000. Are you kidding me? This is the most beautiful watch. Shout out to Bear over there. He got a meteorite Rolex yesterday. Pepsi, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But the point of the matter here is this is a TED Talk scenario, okay? Watch community, they're doing a great job. Fragrance community is horrible, horrible, horrendous, horrendous, horrendous. What you doing, fragrance community? Whiskey community has it going. Okay, there's certain whiskey hosts that I know personally, and they do not allow other people on the panel. The only way they allow other people on the panel is if they talk to them about collabing before, and usually bigger YouTubers do this because they don't want to taint. They don't want to taint their stream. You know what taint is? It's as if you gave your shirt to a woman, whatever you think, a pretty woman, ugly woman, 10, whatever, 5'5", whatever it is. And then the lady, you gave it to her, girlfriend, friend, whatever. All of a sudden, you give the shirt back, and you're like, what the hell's this smell? You tainted my shirt, it stinks. That is a taint. Okay, you're tainting up the whole stream if you're letting somebody hop on. That's just going to ruin everything. And you have, what, maybe you have 340 people watching. I see you over there, Jason. I see you, Jason. If you have like 350 people watching and you're doing a serious whiskey freaking review and you have somebody hop on and they just stink up everything. You stink it up. Half of the audience, 50% of the audience says, yeah, I like this guy. And then the other half of the audience says, boot this guy. Let me send you $2. Sometimes it's good for drama. But it's sometimes not good for your channel. You have to understand that. Now, I'm giving you a little bit of a TED Talk because I think people have the wrong perception of what is good, what is wrong. Look, I've seen it all, man. So far, since 2022 that I'm hopped on a stream, I think I've seen almost everything so far. And to me, I have to leave this elevator music on because we're going to the freaking 5,666 floor. Okay, we're going all the way. Okay, all the way. For anybody that is watching, please do me a favor if you can. I want to let you know this is one of these streams that I do randomly sometimes, and I do know you all like me all pumped up. And you like me all motivated on my speaking and a little bit hyped. You like me. You like me hyped up. It's just what it is. Some of you guys see me super pumped up. It makes you go to the gym. It makes you it makes you feel amazing. See me all pumped up sometimes. And yes, you've seen me before many times. I've been on panels in the fragrance community just ripping people. Am I the only one out here that sees this? No, other people do see it. You have to understand too. Okay, when you're a YouTuber, if you ever start a YouTube channel, you're gonna have to mingle with your community or whatever community you're part of, and you have to understand not every personality really understands you. There's personalities out there that are very shy. They're non-confrontative. There's people out there that aren't blunt. Okay, they try to be nice because they feel that if they're nice, they're gonna be accepted. I threw that out the window a long time ago. Long time ago. When I was in the fragrance community talking about fragrances that I couldn't believe, Perfume and Marley? Nobody likes Perfume and Marley out here? Are you serious? You're talking about straight dookie fragrances from Marshalls? What? You're talking about the cheapies, $20 cheapies from these what? What are you talking about, man? Look, I don't understand what it is with some personalities, but sometimes, hey, when there's an elephant in the room in the live streams, you gotta say it, okay? Sometimes, who's gonna say it? Somebody has to say it. Usually the bad guy usually says it, and you could say bad guy because there's not really a bad guy. It's just a person that's speaking up for what they feel is right in the room. For goodness sakes, do you smell that? Yeah. I smell that, but I'm not going to say it. No, I'm going to say it. It's a goddamn elephant in the room, and it stinks. Don't you see it? Yeah, I see it. Well, let's say something. I can't say nothing. Why can't you say nothing? Because they're gonna hate me. That's how some of the people in the live streams are. I'm not gonna say the whiskey community. I think the whiskey community, hey, there ain't no hyenas there. I met some of the hyenas early in the game. I burned the bridge how I needed to, and that's good. Because some of those people, there's a lot of... If you guys talking about alcoholics, there's a small percentage of alcoholics in, the whiskey community. And when I mean alcoholics, I mean in general, somebody that drinks a large amount of whiskey because maybe they feel a lot better with their lives. And you know what? If you have an issue with alcohol, this might not be your channel. The channel that I have here is dedicated to enthusiasts, to newbies, to people that enjoy whiskeys in a small portion. And all the small portions that they have, they know in fact that their bottle is going to be very rare, so they can't drink the whole bottle. They have to drink a small amount, very, very small amount of whiskeys. I'm talking about maybe 2 ounces because they know that their bottle is $350, $500, $1,000, $150. Some people can't even afford a $100 bottle, for God's sakes. How are you telling me that I'm an alcoholic? Some of these bottles, I can't tell you enough. There's no way I'm going to be drinking a Garrison Brothers all in one day. Are you freaking kidding me? You want me to die? I ain't dying, okay? It ain't going to be today. It ain't going to be tomorrow. I'm just saying... For the people that say whiskey community is full of alcoholics, that is not the case. There's a small amount of alcoholics, and most of the time you can tell because of the way when they get on live streams or they start bashing other people, it is the jealousy that starts coming out because they're drinking too much. And it's a horrible thing. It's very horrible. Some of those people need a little bit of help. I think more than help. I have to give it to some of those people because it's pretty sad. Anyways... what are we talking about? Now I'm just losing track. Jesus, losing track. Okay, so if you want to completely start a good YouTube channel, you have to keep on posting. That is one of the main things. Top Shelf, I see you. Top Shelf, I see you. Tom Ford fragrance. Well, my top 4 fragrance that I enjoy is upstairs. Black bottle. I believe it's umber leather. That's one of my favorite. Top notch. If I had it here, the only fragrance I have here right now that I'm wearing today, this is the only fragrance I'm wearing today, and I'm going to be wearing for the whole day, Just because I feel like a complete brute today. I feel like a rough house son of a gun, and I'm wearing this Zaharoff Triple X. This is what I'm wearing today. I wore it from the beginning of the morning, and I'm going to keep on wearing throughout the day. As you all know, I already destroyed another bottle. This one's almost halfway. Look, I don't show you bad stuff here, When it comes to whiskey, everything I show you is good. But as a YouTuber, you have to keep on consistently posting up stuff. If you stop posting up stuff, you saw what happened to me. I think it was in March. or the day, March, April. I think it was in April. You saw what happened to me in April. I stopped posting like I normally do, and the algorithm just shot me down just a little bit. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, you have to know, you have to keep on going. Keep on doing your thing. Keep on doing your thing. But whiskey community, they're doing most of the higher YouTubers. They do have a lot of people watching. Okay, we have people in the whiskey community that have maybe 60,000 subscribers, 80,000 subscribers, and they have a total of maybe 200 people watching, 300 people watching. That is an average, okay? That is an average. If it's a big event in the whiskey community, which I never watch these big events, sadly. I used to watch them. I just don't watch them anymore. Like, what are they? It's like you know the results, you know what I mean? You know the results of what they're drinking. Why? Why do I gotta? I just don't watch them anymore because it's very repetitive now. The only thing I do tell you in the whiskey community, there's only one guy, okay? My buddy over there, and I'm not going to say his name here, but he does tend to post up some of the new stuff most of the time. Sorry, Jason, I don't watch all your videos, Jason. I forward them all the way to the end, right when you say, is it worthy? That's it, Jason. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, I don't watch your video. But I give you the thumbs up. I give you the thumbs up. I just forwarded all the way to the end. It's to the recommend, yeah. Above average, yeah. That's what I see, and I'm out, Jason. Hey, no offense to you, man. Your camera rolls are amazing. Your videos must be amazing. I just don't watch them, man. I mean, I could just freaking message you. But last time I think I messaged you, you were having a hard time finding the Maker's Mark seller age. So I do know that you're probably going to have that in your hands in the next couple weeks. Very amazing. Also, I will say, for the fragrance community, because I think the fragrance community doesn't understand. Drama sells. It sells, but you have to have the right people. If you don't have the right people when it comes to drama, you got nothing. You got nothing. It's like putting, okay, here we go. It's like putting, okay, in a panel, it's like putting two goddamn pet rocks, and one guy or one girl that mainly talks. What you doing there? You might as well take out the pet rocks and just be you. But the fragrance community, you know what? They were entertaining me. Sadly, I will say that the fragrance community, I don't tend to watch them anymore. I do know we had a couple of people here on the panel before in the fragrance community that I thought they were fabulous. They're great, and that's, as a YouTuber, you have to understand every personality out here is just gonna be a little bit different. You have to know which one to mingle around. Also, I will say I'm gonna change the tune a little bit. I'm gonna get jazzy on here, just a little bit jazzy. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching, I want to tell you this. Also, as I'm telling you, this is a real TED Talk. Okay, learn a little bit from this. You have to know. Okay, you have to know. I will tell you this. You have to know, ladies and gentlemen. You have to know when to turn up on your stream. Okay, you have to know. This, if you make this a roller coaster stream for the audience, if you're doing live streams, people will be tuned in. They'll be just, oh, damn, what a ride. It's the way to do it most of the times. Bob loves whiskey. Thank you so much, Bob, for the $10 super chat. I was going to put commercials. I think at this point it's pointless. Okay, thank you so much, Bob, for the $10. No commercials. Thank you, Bob. I will not be putting any commercials on this stream. Bob over here says, cheers to the man. Thank you so much. Right now, I'm actually having a little bit of ice, a little bit of Dr. Pepper strawberry, because I think all of you know already that this is my favorite drink of 2023. Dr. Pepper strawberry is insanely amazing. Not only is it insane, I got a lot of people to have this. This is strawberry and cream, baby. Bob loves whiskey. I have to tell you, the ladies love this. They love this so much. Everybody that I've recommended this to, they've all said, hey, thank you for letting me know. I had like maybe 3 other women friends that I said, Dr. Pepper strawberry cream. They bought it. They said, jeez, the best thing ever. I also know Melissa Villanueva. I see you, Melissa Villanueva. Also, she did get one of these, and she said it was amazing. So for 2023, if you want something that has no alcohol in it, you can add alcohol all you want to. But Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream, it is the gangsta. It is the MVP of this 2023. I think this is fabulous. All of you should try this if you're into soda, if you're into drinking something. This is just so good. It's so good. Also, we do have AM. Thank you so much, AM, for the $4.99. AM over here, he says, with the $4.99 AM, he says, should some host and A-Ra, Money, and Mr. Miami sit down? I think in the fragrance community, it's a little bit sad to say, but in the fragrance community, okay, these people have known each other for a long time. Okay, a long time. Now, I have only known everybody here for a certain maybe 9 months, maybe even 10 months. Fragrance community members that I have watching this right now, I need to let you know it's a little bit odd, a little bit fishy to know that there's certain people in the fragrance community that have been with certain people for years and years and years. Let me just tell you this, AM. If I knew Bob, which Bob, I see you, Bob. If I met Bob Loves Whiskey as one of the best wrenches on here, all you wrenches are amazing, but as Bob, okay, I'm gonna listen to this. This is how embarrassing it is in YouTube. When you do a channel, you have to know the personalities, and when you start creating friendships, long terms, you kind of have to understand people are your friends. They are your friends. Whatever happens, they're still your friends. So Bob Loves Whiskey, I've known him, say I knew him from this point on to maybe 5 years, give or take, let's say 2028. Something happened to Bob Loves Whiskey, and apparently everybody starts shunning him and saying bad things to him. Well, guess what? I'm not going to be throwing rocks at Bob Loves Whiskey, okay? If Bob Loves Whiskey, that I've known for a while on YouTube, and this should go standard for all YouTubers out here. If you are collabing with somebody for years and years, or even talking to them on the phone, or friends with them, you do not, okay, turn your back on your own friends like I would with maybe somebody that I just met last week. Okay, last week I just met them. Okay, no big deal. But if you, as a YouTuber, have known somebody for years on end, so I'm giving a good example here with Bob, because say, for example, I knew Bob Loves Whiskey till 2028. I would want to talk to him and make sure to hear from Bob Loves Whiskey. Are you okay? Is this for real? Is this really happening? Don't worry, I believe you. You know, this and that. Did you get arrested? No, you didn't. Okay, cool. You're good. I hope you're good mentally. You're good. Yes, you're good. Okay. I've known this man for a long time. Right? That's how it should be. That's how friends should be. That's how real real friendship should be. And I understand on YouTube it is not the same. I get it, people. I understand completely where you're getting at. But there's certain people in the fragrance community that completely shocked me when I found out that they're not looking after, they're throwing rocks at a certain person. Is that going to be me? Are you going to start throwing rocks at this goddamn alpha? Well, you can't throw no rocks at this goddamn alpha because ain't no rocks to be thrown here. You should never do that. And as all of you know already, it's just bad, man. YouTube can be brutal like that, especially knowing in fact that maybe there's false allegations out there in the fragrance community about that one person. Okay, I don't know. I have not known that man longer than maybe 7 months. So for me, it isn't the big, huge. How can I say it? It isn't that feeling as if I known him for maybe 6 years like some other people. I think it's pretty sad. I think it's pretty sad. Pretty sad to say that certain men should step up and say, you know what? Certain men in the fragrance community, not in the whiskey, because in the whiskey community, hey, they'll squash it right. In the whiskey community, they'll talk about it right there. They'll call them, hey, are you okay? Most of these men in the whiskey community, most of them are already mature, older, 55 plus. Some of them are 50. They'll talk to each other and be, hey, you good? You good? All right, you good? I've seen it. But to say that men are not like women, you're completely wrong. There's a lot of men in the fragrance community, and I think every community. There's a lot of sissies out there. When I say sissies, I mean there's a lot of men that really act a certain way, and then when push comes to shove, they just tone down. They turn into a little leaf. They turn into a little duckling. Come on, where are we at? We're in 2023. Step it up, baby. Step it up. Okay, I remember, like I always say, back in the days, that was never the case. Back in the days, every man wanted to be the hero. Every man would stand up. They would try their best to be that person, to be on the news, be that hero that jumped into that freaking burning fire. They wanted to be the man that got a whole arm burned up because he just saved somebody. That's how it should always be. But now, it's not like that. There's a lot of men out here, not you guys, but in general, some of the communities, they just walk away like cockroaches, just running. Where you going, man? I'm a cockroach. Okay, well, if you're a cockroach, well, good, you're away from me. That's been happening very much so. Melissa Villanueva, she said, I'm sure something. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even want to read that. I saw the name. Look, that is the problem of their own friends. Can I say I was more of an acquaintance? I can say that I was closer to an acquaintance than anything. But I can say some of the people out here don't understand that this is a real freaking YouTube channel that I have going on. I'm pretty dedicated to this channel more now. But I can tell you, okay, I'm trying my best to do a good format, more of a bigger format for all of you. As you all see, I'm already close to 6,000 subscribers. I do not know how to buy subscribers. So for any sucker out there to say that, and they also say, I don't send super chats. Well, son of a gun, if I don't know how to freaking buy subscribers, how the hell do you think I'm going to be doing anything else? Oh, send super chats so that when I send super chats, now I'm not a YouTuber. Apparently, now when I hop onto your show, I'm just a regular person. I ain't a regular person. Let me tell you this right now, buddy. Okay, this goes for some of the people that have channels because they tend to, they want me on the panel, and I'm just not going to hop on. There's a certain level. Maybe, okay, maybe if I worked hard, and then, got to maybe 20K subscribers, okay, and I had a day that, oh, yeah, you know what, let me just hop on. Let me hop on this channel. And then all of a sudden I hop on, and then they start asking me questions. So, Rip, I want to let you know, I just spoke to a company, and this company said that they sent you free whiskey. Is this true? Are you goddamn serious? I just want to ask you, Reaper, one question. No, this is your first time hopping on, but did the company send you free beats? And I'm going to say, holy shit, this is why I don't hop on. Because you don't watch my shows. I buy everything. I don't get no freebies, just like you. And then they could spin something up. So is it worth it for me to hop on channels and maybe want to use me for clips? I don't know about that. I learned my lesson already. Hey, you can't learn. Look, if you're an old dog, I'm telling you this right now. Old dogs cannot learn new tricks. All right? I'm going to say it again for all of you listening right now. This is a saying that you can use to anybody. Old dogs cannot learn new tricks. And that is a complete saying. Only young dogs, okay? Young dogs. I've only been on here for about a year, okay? I'm pretty new in the live streams still, okay? And I know in fact that I can learn new tricks, and I'm not going to learn it with the old dogs, if you know what I mean, okay? I'm just not. I know where it's going to get at. There's going to be a fragrance account that wants me on this channel. He's going to try to make some clips. He's going to try to stir something. And then, boom, just going to crush him like a goddamn cockroach. And the man that looks like a bad guy is me. But that's okay. I'll be the one looking like a bad guy. And then all of a sudden, I got 100 people here watching me because they want to see this drama. And everybody in the chat room just wants to see the drama. Is that what I want to carry on about? Right now, currently, that is not what I want. Okay, currently, I want to put I want to flood YouTube. This is the way to do it, ladies and gentlemen. You got to change gears, okay? Just like in poker. When you're making a YouTube channel, you can be in first gear. You're going to be like, man, I'm going slow. You switch it up to second gear, boom! Your neck starts just moving, boom, right? Second gear. Now you're going something, 40, 50. You're like, you know what? I can't with this. You keep on going. Put it in third gear, boom! Now your neck starts just moving. You're like, damn, I feel that. You keep on going with it in third gear, okay? Now it's time for you to completely say, sayonara, suckers. You put it in fourth gear, boom, your neck just shows back, and all of a sudden, shoom, just gone. Your viewing is amazing. You keep on posting videos. You're doing great. Are you going to put it in fifth gear? Well, it's time. So finally, you put it in fifth gear, boom. Your neck just shuts back, boom. You break your neck. Now what? You broke your neck. You can't do YouTube channel anymore. You broke your neck. If you go too hard early on YouTube, you're going to have a broken neck, okay? Let me tell you this right now. Sometimes it might have been better. You got 1, 2, 3. You're in third gear. You stay in third gear for just a bit. Okay, when you pull it back to fourth gear, boom! You felt your neck. You felt it. You said, oh, Jesus, I almost snapped it. Are you going to keep on shifting gears at that point? No. You stay in fourth gear. Okay, that's what I was doing. Staying in fourth gear. And now I am officially knowing, in fact, that I am getting close to flooding YouTube with the whiskey content that I need to, as long as I flood YouTube with all the whiskeys that I have, because there's so many whiskeys that I have not even had the time to show any of you. We're on the ball game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the TED Talk of all TED Talks. Now, the RPMs are high. The RPMs, you're on the red. You're on the red because you're just shoving YouTube with so much content. You're on the red. You gotta shift. You're in fourth gear. You gotta shift. You're going 100 or something, but you gotta shift. Fifth gear. Boom! You're shifting in fifth gear, and guess what? You ain't dead. Your neck is good, and now that fifth gear shift is gonna be so smooth that even the music in the back ends at the same moment that I ended in fifth gear. You see, you have to know your limit. If you overdo it, the piano session is going to be bad. If you overdo it, the guitar session is going to be worthless. If you overdo something, okay, if you overdo something, you're going to end up making and frying that freaking fish to goddamn char. Black. Okay, nobody out here wants a black fish on their plate. I'm telling you this right now. Nobody out here wants a black fish on their plate. Take it slow, take it easy. As soon as you know there's a shift, being able to, that's when you're shifted. That goes for all of you, okay? If you don't have a YouTube channel and you're watching me at work, this goes the same for you. Okay, if you're at work and you're hustling way too hard, and you know in fact that there's somebody at work that you're trying to compete with, sometimes you have to let him win the banana trophy, okay? You're probably saying, what is this guy talking about, banana trophy? Look, sometimes you don't know what trophy you're going to get, okay, when you finish the finish line. It might be a goddamn banana trophy. That might be the trophy that you don't want. Maybe this month is not the trophy you want. Maybe next month is the freaking trophy you're supposed to get. Just let it play out. You don't have to always be in front of that person. Sometimes I wonder with my dog. Listen to this. Sometimes I wonder with my dog, okay? Sometimes I wonder with my dog. I have a pet dog. He is about 4 years old or 3 years old. Okay. He walks in front of me sometimes. If I don't have him perfectly, if I just don't pay attention, he walks in front of me sometimes. And sometimes I wonder how the hell this man knows where all the turds are in the freaking grass. He walks ahead of me all the time. I'm the one that should be ahead of him. Usually he's supposed to be next to me when I walk him. But he walks so ahead that if he ever jumps up, I see in fact that he's jumping over a piece of turd on the grass. That gives me the light. Boom! That gives me light. Shift. Move to the left because I don't want to step on that. If I was walking in front of him, listen to this. This is going to be for all of you watching that are working. This actually might help you out. Maybe re-enlighten your life right now. Like this go for YouTube too. Stay in your lane. Take it easy. Take it slowly. Do what you can. Don't overdo it. If I was walking in front of my dog, he's a fast boy, but if I was walking in front of him and I was on my phone and I wouldn't pay attention because I knew in fact I'm the dominant male here and I'm the dominant man, I should be walking in front of my dog. That's not the case. Shouldn't be like that, okay? But say in fact you are one of these people that always wants to be in front of that person. Don't forget there's somebody in back that's going to see all the errors you make. So I'm walking, and all of a sudden, that's it. My sandal just hits a turd. Why does it hit the turd? Because I was not paying attention. The only thing I was paying attention to was walking and my phone. Okay, I didn't have somebody in front of me giving me, the complete go-ahead to walk around it. If my dog was walking in front of me, then I would have saw him hop up. That would have gave me the idea that, wait, it's time for you to move. Okay, but if you're walking in front of somebody, you are the one taking all the heat. Now, he knows that I just on the damn fucking turd, and now he's probably going to be laughing and walking around me. Sometimes it's good to be in back. Okay, when there's a finish line, sometimes you have to know when to completely say, you know what, this is my chance. This is my chance to shift it all the way to 6th gear, baby. Get that skyline all the way to 6th gear. Here we go. Boom. All the way 6th gear. And then you just dominate all these Ferraris. And then all of a sudden, you think you are number one, and you're like, man, my skyline is number one. You're in freaking 6th gear, and you get two in your head. You think you're a goddamn winner, absolute winner, and all of a sudden, you hear nothing but wind. You don't even hear an engine. You don't even hear an engine. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a Tesla. The Tesla just smoked the living shit out of me. Why did it smoke me? Because I had it in fifth gear and I said, screw these Ferraris and Porsches, I'm taking it to sixth gear. Forgetting, in fact, that there was still race left and that there was a damn electric car that had no goddamn sound. I shifted it and boom, what happens, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you that have all the testosterone in you, all that masculinity, there's always going to be somebody in back of you waiting, just waiting for you to do the wrong move. And that Tesla shoo, just goes by you. And that's it. You're done. You lost. You're second now. So, you know what? For all of you YouTubers out here that think you're real YouTubers, in fact, sometimes it's better to be in back. Sometimes it's good to be watching. Everybody does errors. Everybody that there's certain failures. It's always good to see failure because you know, in fact, that you can make it better. Now, this goes for the fragrance community. Fragrance community, you can do the same thing. Whiskey community, I see whiskey community. They, in fact, most of the time, they do this. The bigger YouTube channels, and one thing that I've been freaking annoyed about, which I can't, there's nothing I can do. Okay, I've been putting verses in the thumbnails. I've been putting VS in the thumbnails. And yes, everybody sees my channel, obviously. But the bigger YouTubers are not going to say, oh man, I got the idea from that. Not going to say it. To me, one of the things I hate the most, copycats. I can't stand copycats. I cannot stand copycats. The reason why I can't stand copycats, let me tell you this. Copycats, I cannot stand sometimes because they don't give their appreciation to that person that they just copied. That is what I don't appreciate. I'm trying not to laugh right now. I'm trying not to laugh right now because that shit is funny as hell. That is so funny. But it's sad. It's sad. It's like, man, this guy, he ain't gonna, yeah, I'm gonna tell a small group because I'm a small YouTuber, about 6K, so, you know, it's like, shoot. But for the TED Talk today, look, for all of you watching, okay, I've gave you a good amount of pointers of how to start a good YouTube channel. Okay, the title today on this stream was how you can start your own channel successfully. I think the best way out here also, which is, as you all saw, if you're in a race, in a competition, always know your competitors, always know all the people in the community trying to do something different. And if they do failures, don't go about it. Don't do the same thing because it's a fail. It's just what it is. It's always good to be in back. It's never good to be in front. If you're in front, you have to know that you're a complete leader. You completely know what you're doing. You have to be completely confident of what you're doing if you're in front. I'm going to tell you, if you're first place of anything, everybody wants to take your spot. This goes for each community out here, okay? So far today, Bob Loves Whiskey, I know you're watching. I know you're working. Bob Loves Whiskey, amazing. So AM, when you sent the super chat earlier, that turned me on to this. This is why I love super chats. Because super chats changes the dynamic on this conversation. And ever since you sent that super chat, AM, I have gone down a road that many people don't want to even go down because they're worried and scared. Look, when you have pressure on YouTube, it is amazing. The more pressure you have, the better you are. That's usually me. The more pressure I have, the more pressure I put on myself, I am better. Just like today. None of this was planned. None of these topics I wrote down. I enjoy the fact that I can pressure myself into doing a show. And without pressure, I don't think some of you can really do a good job on YouTube. But also, we have to give a huge appreciation to all of you, the subscribers and the panelists that do hop on. I mean, I'm talking about all of the panelists that always hop on shows. Sometimes it's really good to see people hop on because it livens up the show. Obviously, there's going to be some times that there's certain people that hop on the show and it just downgrades the show completely. But sometimes a downgrade is literally what that rocket needs to completely go up to the moon. That's just what it is. Look, all in all, this stream, how long have we... Oh, shit, I've been talking for an hour. An hour, baby. Hell yeah. I see you guys. Let me go around the room and see who I see here. Famous YouTuber. I see you. Anuj. I see you, Anuj. Eric. I see you, Eric. Also, we do have Anuj. I see you, Anuj. Anuj Patel. I'll never forget that, man. When I first said this man's name, Anuj Patel, I felt like I was in a hockey arena. Also, Melissa Villanueva, good to see you. I don't even know if I highlighted. I see you, Melissa Villanueva. But I can tell you, there's a lot of people working right now. It's 4:40 p.m. in the afternoon in the beautiful USA. Yes, I am from Florida. All of you, I think, already know. I do talk about mainly whiskeys on some of my reviews. I'm putting as much content out there as I can. And you know what? I hope I gave you a little bit of my time to all of you. I want to also let you know, for all of you that commented, okay, there's a lot of funny comments that I get in the comments. I died recently. Somebody commented something super funny, and it was on a video that I had posted up, I think, 5 months ago. I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop looking at the comment. I didn't know how to respond to it, but I'm starting little by little to respond to all the comments in the videos, the short videos, the long videos, okay, the long videos that I have posted. I'm starting to more and more respond to all these commenters. They comment, all the subscribers that have commented. I don't find time too much to do that, but lately I've been doing it, and I've been doing it on my phone. So that helps out too, that I can actually do it on my phone. But I will tell all of you, okay, if you haven't, please do me the favor. Okay, it's just a big, not huge, nothing crazy. Do me the favor, por favor, okay? If you haven't hit the like button, please do me that favor to hit the like button. I do appreciate it all the time when you hit that like button. If you don't know what the like button is, I don't even know if you should be in YouTube. But the like button is the thumbs up button. I really do appreciate you if you hit the thumbs up button. It helps out a bunch. It really does. I'm trying to get on the algorithm. It's super hard to get on the algorithm on the live streams. It is the hardest task you can do on YouTube. When you make videos on YouTube, it's easy. You can make a video, you can edit it, easy, cake, okay? When you make a short video, another thing that's easy, another easy thing. Live streams is the hardest thing to get on the algorithm. It is very, very hard. Now, there's a bigger gamer that has millions and millions of subscribers. They get like 10,000 viewers watching. And that is 1 million subscribers. That is a lot. I've seen recently, I popped into one of the streams in the fragrance community. I think it was like a 70,000 subscriber channel in the fragrance community. He had like 130 something people watching, and I just feel, in fact, that there's certain prime time spots that you can get into, that you can get a lot of subscribers watching. Also, we will say, in the watch community, as you all know, I am part of the watch community. Mostly everybody in the watch community knows who I am, okay? And I'm not trying to bring them all here because this is a whiskey. There's a lot of people that I don't want to push into whiskey if they don't drink it. You know, only the enthusiasts watch. So the whiskey community, they watch my videos and they get their recommendations. That's amazing. They tell me usually on the live streams, and it's great to see the watch community, most of them knowing what's good and what's not, because I don't want somebody to pay $200 for a goddamn Buffalo Trace product. Are you serious? And then also the fragrance community. I mean, man, what you guys doing over there? Fragrance community. There's a lot of people talking about fragrances that are just not worth it. They're not worth it. I'm wearing this today. Matter of fact, damn. Oh, damn. Look at that. Oh, man. I feel like a goddamn animal. I feel like an animal. Hey, I walk into the grocery store with this. I mean, I get old men turning around wondering what I'm wearing. I don't know if I ever told you. I think I told you this story many months ago. I was wearing, there's one of these. It's called Signature Royale. I was wearing it at a casino. And there was this man. He seemed like he was like maybe 52, 55. He stood up on the table. He said, "What is that smell? I need to know what that smell is before I leave here. It's insane." And it was me the whole time. And I never even said anything. He kept on standing up. He says, in Spanish, he goes, with the fragrance that I was wearing. He goes, no. He goes, no. Cannot be. That's what he said. This is an older Cuban man. He goes, it cannot be. I need to know what the smell is. What is the smell? I smell it. I can smell it. What is it? Somebody, por favor, tell me. I knew it was me because I'm literally two seats away from him. I knew it was me. In fact, I was wearing Successfully Royale X. And I can't tell him, oh, it's me, Mario. I'm wearing Royale X from Successfully. He's going to say, time out. Let me write it down. I ain't had time for that, okay? I ain't had time to talk and tell him that. But it was me the whole time. It wasn't this one. There's another one that is just Royale X. And I can't forget about that day. I will never forget about that day. Because the dealer was a female dealer, and she thought it was her, but it wasn't her. It was not her. She knew it wasn't her because she smelled the same thing. And she didn't want to compliment anybody in the table because there was a bunch of ogres in the table, and she didn't want to turn any man on in the table to get him to follow her out. You know what I mean? Some of these, they're very smart. Some of the dealers very smart. You just don't give the vibe that you're attracted to a certain man, especially on the table, because he's going to keep on wanting to talk to you. So very smart of her. I won't ever forget it. But the man, till this day, doesn't know, in fact, that I was wearing it. But that's just a story for all of you fragrance community members watching. I hope you all really enjoy that story. That happened, when was it? I think I talked about it in the live stream. I think it was like earlier this year. What is it, January or February? One of these months this year. But amazing fragrance, the horror fragrances. Like I can smell now. It's just coming out of my skin, man. Because it's so cold. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. I have a bubble around me right now. And it'll last me a long time because I'm in the heat. I don't tell you that this is, you can still wear this in. This you can wear inside in the AC. It's going to pop a little bit more too. But when it comes to whiskeys, I'm only talking about whiskeys. When it comes to whiskeys, I only show you the best. Fragrances, I only show you the best. Okay, I try to show you the best of everything. But ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, I think my time has officially expired. Unless anybody sends a super chat with a topic they want to talk about, you're welcome to send it and ask. All of you are welcome to do that. But for right now, I have officially hit the 1 hour and 20 minutes. And I will tell you, there's a lot of people that do rewatch this. A lot of people want to know how to do a successful YouTube channel. And I think I gave you all the pure, okay? It's like the pure gold. I give you guys pure gold. I started this stream talking about gold, and I'm going to end this stream talking about goddamn gold, okay? When you see a gold mine, you don't go telling the world. You don't tell everybody, hey. You don't go, wait, let me see here. I have a whistler. You don't like, wait, let me see. I haven't used this in a long time. You don't go, I gotta tell you guys, I found gold. Come over here, dig it out with me. You just don't do that. Okay, when it comes to YouTube, if you find gold content that you know you're gonna do, you just don't go out telling everybody. That's just, you do your thing. You keep digging, baby. My man, you keep digging. Keep digging for that gold. You're gonna find a perfect, okay, format. You're gonna find a perfect viewing on your channel. And also, I will tell you, I'm gonna give the biggest suggestion today. I have to tell you, if you're watching and you know this guy, Denim Fragrance, he has gold and he doesn't even know it, okay? If you're watching right now, Fragrance Community, there's a man named Denim Fragrance in the fragrance community. He has gold and he doesn't realize it, okay? All he has to do is act dumb in the sidewalk and he'll get insane amount of views. He has gold right in front of him, and I'm telling you guys, if you're watching the fragrance community, that is gold, okay? A lot of people would love to see a man get rejected over and over again. I cannot believe the amount of viewing that you can get with just doing something stupid on the internet. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get to that point. But there is bigger, huge YouTube channels that literally thrive off going to Home Depot and doing horrible skits, making themselves feel bad in front of people, doing pranks, doing jokes. I think there's a lot of gold there to be achieved, but that is not my niche. And also, I am a whiskey channel. I ain't about to be giving away whiskeys out in the public. What are you, crazy? What, you crazy? You crazy. Anyways, look, I hope I gave you guys gold. I hope I gave you good suggestions here. I want to let each and every one of you know that I do as many streams as I can on these videos. And I also want to tell you, for all of you watching, okay, each and every one of you watching, I want to let you all know that I'm going to be putting out a lot of videos this week. For all of you that haven't seen this channel first time, do me a favor. Okay, please hit that subscribe button. And also, I will say, if you don't watch Archie Luxury, you should maybe start watching him. I am a wrench over there. I enjoy the chat rooms over there in Archie Luxury, talking about Rolexes, Patek Philippe's, Longates, watch talk. I can't be talking about whiskeys all the time. That's my only downtime to relax. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this whole stream. I hope you enjoyed all the little tips that I gave each and every one of you. And I want to let you know, I'm going to go around the room and see the super chats that I got today. The bigger super chat will stay on the screen. I will tell you, I didn't get too many, but that's okay. We are on a Tuesday, okay? Nobody likes Mondays out here except me. Nobody likes Tuesdays except me. I love weekends. But ladies and gentlemen, AM, thank you so much for bringing up this topic. And the main guy today, Bob Loves Whiskey, one of my wrenches, thank you so much for that super chat. All of you that have been watching, thank you all so much for being a part of the chat room and being a part of this whole topic discussion. Whiskey community, I see you, whiskey community. Fragrance community, I see you, fragrance community. And also, watch community, I see you. I'll see you all next time. See you later.